Hello everybody. Thought I'd apologize for not putting out a video for a little bit. It's been about a week. Had a bit of a warm spell. It's like 70 degrees outside in November. That's practically unheard of. And it gave me the opportunity to get a bunch more yard work done and all that sort of crap stuff done. Tons of stuff outside that needed to be done. So I'll get back on a little bit of a more regular basis. Just caught a fly. Gonna throw his ass outside. So I'll get a regular basis. Hopefully. Hear that? He's mad. Alright, I'm gonna get him posted up. We'll see what happens. Hey everybody. Today I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to rebuild, or really get on the train yard today. See what we can make of this mess, huh? So this whole table, pardon me while I move the camera, do some panning and whatever. This whole table is going to be for the train yard. Got enough trains, for goodness sake. Gonna need a big space for them. So that'll go all the way down here. This will come, this is a good 10 feet at least. We'll get these containers out of the way. All of this is going to get ripped up. So take it all apart, figure out how to put it back together again. I should be able to take this right here, the end of the train yard, and at least extend it over here. So that'll make the lower section a little bit bigger, other than, you know, that's pretty small. This isn't going to stay there obviously either, so. But I'm going to get on that and I'll show you when I get it all done. So hold on, and we'll do a time travel. Hey everybody. Do a quick addendum. We're getting some progress getting going on this. It's probably been about an hour or 2 hours since I tore all of this apart. So we've got it all cleaned off all the way down there. That'll be heading towards the airport down that way. And we'll have our main line and our train. So now we got this cleared out all the way over there. Had to cut holes in the side of the wall so I could get through, you know, get through into the other area over there, which will need to be cleaned up. But, you know, baby steps. So what we got going on here is two-sided tape. Very sticky. It's carpet tape, two-sided carpet tape. Very good. Stuff works great. If you mess up, you can still peel the things up, but it's sticky enough to hold them down. So they work out really good. So what you do is you start out, you're going to have to put out 3 or 4 of them so you can get the whole thing squared. Because if you just start in the corner and go, you'll end up being off as you go down the wall. You know, you'll get further and further away from the wall. You'll end up having to pull the whole thing off. So we use these to space out. That way, you know, it just goes on nice and easy. And it should stay that way once they're spaced out. And I got them stick down to the table. I take all of these off. You know, things aren't going to go anywhere. So it's quite useful, I think. So I'll have to cut some to put in this space here. But it's only 2 tiles wide, so it's not very wide. You know, it's 3 feet, I think. Not even 3 feet, 2.5 feet wide. But it'll get the job done. So it's pretty useful. If you're going to do that sort of a thing, this is what I would suggest. Because it works pretty good. All right. I'll catch you when I finish this out. I'll tap you guys back in. Thanks for watching. All right, everybody, I thought I'd go through some of the technicals of this. Hopefully it's interesting, hopefully not. So we got our two-sided carpet tape here. It's pretty easy to do. Definitely got to make sure you get all the dust and stuff off the plywood or whatever you're planning on sticking it to. Otherwise, it's just like any tape. It'll get gummed up and it won't stick to anything. So, so we have our one joint right here, which we'll be continuing on. So I've got a piece of tape there, but it ends here. So we've got to continue our tape on. Right? So it's not that hard to put on, you know. It comes one side, you know, papered, and the other side is sticky, obviously. So what we want to do is lay that down. Got a piece over here. I decided to put one in the middle. I don't know why I should. Just to help stick it down. We'll cut it right there. Then we'll have our other piece. When you do this, you'll want to have the tape half on and half off, because when you lay one section down over here, you've got something to stick it onto, so you have to overlap. So we'll push this down here, cut that, and you'll need something to burnish it with. You got to push the tape down and really stick it to the plywood. You know, just doing this isn't really going to do anything. You got to get something that's hard and really get that tape on there. It's really going to stick this way. Just use the rounded edge of the hammer, you know. That's what I use. Anything really would work. But you got to definitely burnish it, get it pushed down onto the tape so it'll stick really good. Otherwise it'll just come off. You know, it'll just come off. Get the whole thing done. Peel this one back. The bugger is, you gotta have nails, fingernails. You gotta get this tape off. Yeah, that works pretty good. And then you leave the sticky part there. But that's why you burnish it down. It certainly helps to get the tape off. Otherwise, the whole thing will just come off if you can't manage to get, oops, I'm only 3/4 of it. If you can't manage to get this paper topping off. So we'll get this off here. It's a little difficult. It's such a pain in the butt sometimes. So there's our taped surface. I've been getting a whole crap load of these. So take a knife, cut this baby open, you know, and don't I? Wonder why I do that. It's very annoying, you know. Definitely. And I just use anything, you know, any placers. But you gotta be careful. You can't lay the thing down. You gotta have it pointed up so it just sticks a bit. Start out here on the end. You gotta join the two together. Like I said, if you plan on, you gotta get the spaces right. If you plan on building something in a big section. See, it's plenty sticky, and it definitely won't move around without you letting it. Then we'll just put 2 or 3 in the center. I usually do 2 on each side, but that's good enough. You see, we're already getting too damn close. Shit, now I'm gonna hit the wall. See, even after all my careful lining up, once you get down here, the next plate I put on is just going to hit the wall. That's not going to be cool at all. How far down did I go with this tape? Right there. So I can put 2 on. Let's get some of these that are already out. And you place it down like so. Again, just make sure you get your spacing apart. Otherwise, it's just going to be a pain in the butt. And it should line up relatively easy. Be a bugger getting it off, but once I move, it'll be easy enough. Just get a flat utensil underneath it. Scrape it off. Yeah, look at that. That's going to be hitting the wall soon. Dang it. That's too bad. I was hoping I could get the train yard done in one whole piece, but it don't look like that's going to happen. I'm going to have to adjust it. There we go. Get one down here. That should be good enough. It's spaced out. Move down. Who knows? Maybe the wall will move away. Space there. Just like that. And already I'm going to need another bunch of bricks. Put that down there. Put that there. Get one on the end. Get one on this end. Lay that baby down. Then you just make sure that the rest stay put. That way you've got a big blank canvas and you can build all across the whole thing. I used to take a brad nailer, little tiny nails, and I would just nail it to the tabletop, space it out and nail it. Put 2 or 3 nails in it, don't go nowhere either. Alright, well, just thought I'd show you the technical parts of that. That's pretty much the gist of it. It's not too hard. We'll see how the rest lays out. Welcome back, everybody. I've gotten all the plates down here. Gotten it all the way down towards this end. So the train yard's a little bit bigger than what it was. I've had to resort to these turns because I run out of straight track and I don't have no more flexi track left anymore. So I've had to go to turns to try to get some of this stuff done. It isn't the 100% way it's going to be, but that's the way it is for now until I can afford to get more turns. I blew all my money on the tiles, on the base plates. So it's like a couple $100 in base plates. Hope they come in handy. So we're going to do this and we're going to run a couple of trains. I'm going to see if I can stick camera on this Maersk loader box whatever it is. So we're going to use this train here and we're going to go through some trials a little bit, have a little bit of fun maybe. We don't need that. So I'm going to put the phone down. We're going to come over here. Oops, we got to turn this bad boy around too, don't we? Because it's only got magnets on one side. Here, I'm going to pause this. Let's get this camera on. I've got the camera on backwards, so we'll see how that works out. I don't know, it'd be easier, better to have it backwards. You'll be able to see stuff versus just looking at the back end of the train at all the time. Whoopsie. Well, we've got to switch some stuff here. Switch, and switch. All right, let's see how this works out, everybody. What's it gonna do? Uh-oh. We got problems already. We lost it. No kidding, huh? Well, there's a problem already, isn't there? Figures. Can't never have nothing go to plan while you're videoing, huh? So, this obviously does not like the way it is, so let's try that, see what happens, huh? Whoopsie. That didn't work out either, did it? Sorry, everybody. You went for a tumble. God damn, it still don't want to go. Huh. Yeah, that's going to obviously have to have some work done on it, isn't it? Let's see. We're going to go through the amusement park area. You guys get to see a whole bunch of junk. Come on. Come on, move. There we go. I guess this UV thing or RF can't get through walls, can it? So that's interesting. Did it make it? No, it didn't make it. Uh-oh. We got a runaway train engine. Hold on. There we go. I don't know how interesting this is. But you know, trial run is a trial run. Now let's see if we can move the camera over a little bit. Because the camera's the problem. These magnets are not very strong, are they? Alright. Uh-oh. I gotta move this bad boy back again. We're going uphill. Oh, struggling. Oh no! Let's try that again. I think this is going to be like a 2-engine thing here. Stop already, prick. Alright, guess I'm going to have to give it some help getting up the hill, ain't I? I've been working on stuff, so you have to excuse the mess. Or don't, you know, whatever. Now we're going to have to end up back in the train yard here. We're going to have to get over here. Uh-oh. No, it's going to go another ½ an inch. There. And that stays the same. Wait, I just switched that. Never mind. Obviously does better pushing than it does pulling. Well, obviously I got a few bugs to work out. So that gets us back to starting point A. So with all of this, all of these turns and stuff, I can't keep these adhered down. The straight track I can, so I'm going to be putting a bunch of knobbies underneath the train tracks, and then I'll be able to stick them down to the table and they won't go anywhere. Then we can start adding all sorts of crap in here. Put in a building, a space for cars, dirt roads, trees, bushes, and flowers, or whatever the heck. Lots of stuff to put in. So I'm going to start working on that. And maybe I'll take you guys along for the ride. Who knows? So I just wanted to let you see what some of the... Oops, I almost killed myself. How far the track has been coming along. So it's not too bad. Yeah, coming back in a few minutes, and hopefully I'll have some changes.